Hello and welcome. I'm Sinon. It is 21:51 South African Standard Time. Basically, today it's Tuesday. So in this video, I will be doing a quick update, on the charts that I have shared on my Twitter account. But before I show you the charts, let me show you my Twitter account so that you will be able to follow me because some of these, charts that I share are very, very helpful. For example, the ones that I just recently shared on like the euro dollar. So if you look here, this is Elliott Wave Spot. It says get verified. I'm not verified. You see, it's Elliott Wave Spot, and the handle is at Elliott Wave Spot as well. You can see there is my name, Snom. I only have like about 14 followers. I recently joined, around July. And guess what? It's late August right now, but I've been inactive up until recently. This is probably the guy that I want to buy, time and all. My favorite, desktop, like from Apple. Not really my favorite, but it's the one that I want. I feel like that's the one that I want to buy. So you can see this one was posted, about an hour ago, German 30, and you can see there's also another one an hour ago. Basically, this one is talking about the second best wave count following this one right there. So these are the things I'm going to show you. And of course, this one on TXY, you can see it's 4 hours ago. And you can see this one, Euro USD. There's also a link, of the chart. But I don't think I will be doing this, anymore. And if you can check the Euro USD right now, it's up there. But we are still not sure what is happening with it. But I feel like we should remain bullish. And you can see this is Russell 2000, and then the last one I think was Nasdaq, which is right about there. So these are the charts that I'm actually going to talk about with you in this video, starting off with Nasdaq. As you can see, oh well, there's an error here in how I drew this, but I realized it later on that actually there's an error here on Nasdaq. This is a leading diagonal. This is not how it's supposed to be drawn, by the way. It's supposed to be wave one right here, this guy, and then wave two, and then wave three, and then four right there, and then five. I made an error while I was busy drawing this. So basically, this is wave one of like the minor wave degree, and then wave two of the minor wave degree. And then from there, we've been having this wave three, which was extended also with an extended, fifth wave. So an extension, by the way, you should note that an extension, like a wave extension, is basically made of two things. You see, we check, like the size of like the wave, and you can see the size of this wave is relatively bigger compared to the size of this one and this one. But you can see also this one is extended. It's not just wave five of like minute degree that is extended, as well as wave three itself. And then after checking the size of a wave, you check then like the subdivisions. If they are exaggerated, as you can see here, the sub divisions are basically exaggerated. So I would agree and say that this is indeed an extended wave. As well as this one, you can see like the subdivisions are a bit exaggerated and are clear, because most of the time you expect a wave that is not extended to just have small corrections and things like that, or that like the span of a correction shouldn't be like taking too long, if I may put it in a simple English. But also, there's something I wanted to comment on regarding Nasdaq, in the sense that if you look here, it's like it's like we've one there and then probably two there. I don't like this here. I did my internal wave count, Elliott Wave International says this is a one, and our data providers, kind of like saying that well, this is what we have, and to me it doesn't look like an impulse at all, by the way, because in the sense that if this were to be the third wave, it would be the shortest wave. But also there are times whereby you cannot identify a wave and you end up with nine waves as the minimum, you see. But if that were like no, not the case, I would say this is A, B, C. But also if you check this part right here, it doesn't give you the kind of diagonal you would expect, as like wave C. Even if it was truncated, you do like your internal wave count here is not, suitable. So I think this is one, two, three, four, five. But if this was one and then two right here, which is A, B, C, two, it would be one, two, and then a 3, 4, and then a 5. So, nothing has really changed in the sense that if this is 1, 2, and then this is wave 1 of like this degree, 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, still giving us that third wave right about there. So basically, here in US 100, we're in like wave 5 of like minor degree. And as you know, there's a great tendency for wave 5 to be extended as well in like, the stock market, but not as much as, the third wave normally is extended. So given that our third wave has been extended already, we should expect our wave 5 to move up a little bit, because sometimes you'll find that if the third wave is extended, as the book says, we expect wave 1 as well as wave 5 to tend towards equality. But if not, we expect, either wave 5 to be a 0.618 of wave 1. But in this case, we're already, I think, past that point or maybe close to equality. So we should expect the 1.618 retracement or, like extension, to kind of like be the next one. Or even the 1.32 that we normally use, for flats, like the wave B of a flat. And then we have the Russell 2000, like the E-mini futures. Like if you look at it here, I just did a wave count, here from here, but I did check this side or like higher time frames, and this does seem to be a simple, like zigzag. I think it's a zigzag. If not, it might be a double zigzag. But I recall I did my wave count here, and you can clearly see that following this move right here, which looks like a triangle to me, we had like wave 1 right there with a flat wave 2, and then we had our wave 3, and then right there we have like our wave 4 and then 5. So I think it's easy, to kind of comprehend this one and just see. So I saw that we have like a diagonal, a leading diagonal, which is wave 1, and then an ABC flat right there, which is a running flat, given that wave B of this flat ended, like they exited like the origin of wave A, which is this wave right here. And then, we pushed lower, but we failed to take out the low of wave A, which is why we're saying it's a running flat. So given that this is possibly a third wave, we should see the market rallying at least above this price right here, which is 2308.08 dollars. So this is like my current outlook here on like E-mini Russell 2000 futures. But there's also a possibility that instead of this being a 1, 2, this is just an A and then a B and then of course a C. But if you look at the wave degree, it's a minute wave degree. And then let us now look at Euro USD. As you can see, since late I think June, we saw like 5 waves to the upside, a label that is 1 and then 2. And I think right now we're still in the third wave. And if you look at the momentum and the subdivisions, are truly representative of a third wave that is extended, because we want to see the size of a wave being exaggerated as well as the subdivisions. And I think that's what we're seeing. So right here, we have like 1, 2, and then I think 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So there are two possibilities. It's either we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there, as you can see. So that will mean that we're in wave 4 of this degree right here, which is the sub-minute. But if not, given that it seems as if like our fifth wave wants to extend, we should have like a 1, 2, at least a 3, and then a 4, as well as a 5 in order to complete, the fifth wave of like the third wave within the third wave. That is like wave 5 of the micro degree within the sub-minute degree. You see, like that's what I'm trying to say right here. So another one is like the dollar index, you see, which is basically the one that we use before we analyze the forex market. Also, you can see we have wave 1 right there, and then wave 2, and then we have like 1, 2, and then 3, 4, just like in euro, but a little bit different in the sense that here it's our wave 5 that seems to be extended. I don't know, but let us wait from the market right now, because we want to analyze what the market is telling us and not what we want to see, because the dollar index is in wave 3. We also have to force things for like the euro, to also be in like wave 3 in the similar way as like the dollar index. But I also think that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like the extended fifth of the third. So that's it for like the dollar index right now. But oh, by the way, I should mention this. Should we not be in like wave 5, and let's say we just reverse, like to the upside, Once we're around this price, it will be clearly evident right here that okay, we're already in wave 4, and we have completed our fifth wave of the dead right about there. And then we have the DEX. DEX is like having a two wave count. This is like on 2 hourly. This is 1 2, and then 1 2, and then subwave 1, subwave 2, 3 4, and then 5. So this one is arguing that we are in the third wave of the sub-minute degree right now. We should see a pullback, I mean a throwback around this price right here, which is 18 thousand. Let's just say it's 18.9, because it is like 18.9 like k USDs. So around that price we should see a throwback at least to this level right here. As you know, a wave 4 will tend to find support on the level of like the fourth wave of one lower degree. So we should see something like that. This is what this wave count suggests. And then the second one, kind of similar to it, suggests that we have 1 here, 2, and then 1 2, while that one said we had 1 2 and then 1 2. This one suggests that we have 1, and then a 2, a 3, a 4, and already we are in the fifth wave, like of the third wave. Like that is like this is like a wave 5 of the sub-minute degree within wave 3 of the minute degree. So that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Either way, both these two on decks argue that we should find, like see a decline at least up to this level, or at least, yeah, let's just say up to this level, which is like probably the level of the fourth wave. But also, given that our fifth wave does seem to be extended, we can find our support right here at this level between, like the low of, like the low of wave 2, as well as of like this fourth wave right about there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for today. Don't forget to check out my, like my Twitter account. Follow me there. You will get these, in real time, my analysis. Well, I should say this does it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one.